Hola, muy buenos días. In this little video, we're going to have a look at a tense called the conditional tense. The function, so the tense has a link to a condition. If one event were to happen, something else would happen. So we've got two parts going on, and they're linked, or the key driver on this one is the word si, if. So let's have a look at some examples. Visitaría a Perú si tuve suficiente dinero. I would visit Peru if I had enough money. Si fuera rico, compraría una grande casa. Si fuera rico, compraría una grande casa. If I were rich, I would buy a big house. So we can see there's two elements to this one. There's the si, or the if clause, if I had. So when this condition is fulfilled, this condition could happen. Not saying it will, but it could happen. I would visit if I had. Visitaría a Perú si tuve suficiente dinero. So let's have a look at the form. How's it formed? Well, actually, it's got a lot of similarity with the future tense. So if you've seen my video on the future tense, these two tenses, they add something to the infinitive. They don't take away, they add to the infinitive. So let's have a look. We've got our subject pronouns here in English, I, you, he, she, we, you, they. And these are the endings that you will add to the infinitive in Spanish. Ia, ias, ia, iamos, iais, ian. So very, very straightforward. So we're just adding one step, just like the future, one step. So let's have a look. So we've got our subject pronouns in English. We've got our verb in the infinitive, which is comprar, to buy. But we want to make it would buy, so all we have to do is add our appropriate endings. Compraría, comprararías, compraría, comprararíamos, comprararís, comprarían. Okay, so as you can see, all that I'm doing, we're taking the infinitive verb in Spanish and we just add the appropriate ending for I, you, he, she, we, you, and they. Compraría, comprararías, comprararía, comprararíamos, compraríais, comprarían. Okay, so it's a really, really straightforward, simple tense to use. It's called the conditional tense. There is a however coming. There are a number of irregular verbs, and they're irregular where they change, the infinitive changes its root, but the endings are always the same. The endings are going to be the same, the I, you, he, she. So we've just got to get our head around that. I suppose the good news is they're the same verbs for the future which are irregular. So that's really quite useful. So several common irregulars. These are the same stem or root as the irregular future tenses. So if you've seen my future tenses video, you can see these in combination, which is actually quite useful. So we've got saber, to know, which comes saber, tener, to have, tendre, decir, to say, dir, hacer, to do, har, poder, to be able to, podre. So you can see that if I wanted to say I would know, we're just going to take saber and ia on the end, so sabría, sabría. I would have, tendría. If I wanted to make it you would have, we'd have to make it tendrías. So we're looking for that second person singular, tendrías. So it's exactly the same idea, just using these root words which change. So the infinitive changes slightly. We are, if you like, we're taking something away this time, but we're also adapting the stem. Okay, so it's a really simple tense to use, combining it with the idea of si, and then the past tense, and then your conditional tense. So it's the idea that if one condition is met, then the other condition can take place. Okay, thanks very much for viewing. Muchísimas gracias. Adiós.